سورة الزمر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful.
تنزيل الكتاب من الله العزيز الحكيم.
The revelation of this book is from Allah, the Almighty, the All-Wise.
إنا أنزلنا إليك الكتاب بالحق فاعبد الله مخلصا له الدين.
Verily, we have sent down the book to you in truth. So worship Allah alone by doing religious deeds sincerely for Allah's sake.
ألا لله الدين الخالص والذين اتخذوا من دونه أولياء ما نعبدهم إلا ليقربونا إلى الله زلفى إن الله يحكم بينهم فيما هم فيه يختلفون إن الله لا يهدي من هو كاذب كفار.
Surely, the religion is for Allah only, and those who take protectors, lords or gods besides Him say, we worship them only that they may bring us near to Allah. Verily, Allah will judge between them concerning that wherein they differ. Truly, Allah guides not him who is a liar and a disbeliever.
لو أراد الله أن يتخذ ولدا لاصطفى مما يخلق ما يشاء سبحانه هو الله الواحد القهار.
Had Allah willed to take a son or offspring, He could have chosen whom He willed out of those whom He created. Glorified is He. He is above such things. He is Allah, the One, the Irresistible.
خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق يكور الليل على النهار ويكور النهار على الليل وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى ألا هو العزيز الغفار.
He has created the heavens and the earth with truth. He makes the night go in the day, and makes the day to go in the night. And He has subjected the sun and the moon, each running on a fixed course for an appointed term. Verily, He is the Almighty, the oft-forgiving.
خلقكم من نفس واحدة ثم جعل منها زوجها وأنزل لكم من الأنعام 8 أزواج يخلقكم في بطون أمهاتكم خلقا من بعد خلق في ظلمات 3 ذلكم الله ربكم له الملك لا إله إلا هو فأنى تصرفون.
He created you all from a single person. Then He made from him his wife. And He has sent down for you of cattle 8 pairs. He creates you in the wombs of your mothers, creation after creation in 3 veils of darkness. Such is Allah your Lord. His is the kingdom. None has the right to be worshipped but He. How then are you turned away?
إن تكفروا فإن الله غني عنكم ولا يرضى لعباده الكفر وإن تشكروا يرضه لكم ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون إنه عليم بذات الصدور.
If you disbelieve, then verily, Allah is not in need of you. He likes not disbelief for His slaves. And if you are grateful, He is pleased therewith for you. No bearer of burdens shall bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord is your return, and He will inform you what you used to do. Verily, He is the all-knower of that which is in men's breasts.
وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ ضُرٌّ دَعَا رَبَّهُ مُنِيبًا إِلَيْهِ ثُمَّ إِذَا خَوَّلَهُ نِعْمَةً مِّنْهُ نسي ما كان يدعو إليه من قبل وجعل لله أندادا ليضل عن سبيله قل تمتع بكفرك قليلا إنك من أصحاب النار.
And when some hurt touches man, he cries to his Lord alone, turning to Him in repentance. But when He bestows a favor upon him from Himself, he forgets that for which he cried for before, and he sets up rivals to Allah in order to mislead others from His path. Say, take pleasure in your disbelief for a while. Surely you are one of the dwellers of the fire.
أَمَّنْ هُوَ قَانِتٌ آنَاءَ اللَّيْلِ سَاجِدًا وَقَائِمًا يَحْذَرُ الْآخِرَةَ وَيَرْجُو رَحْمَةَ رَبِّهِ قُلْ هَلْ يَسْتَوِي الَّذِينَ يَعْلَمُونَ وَالَّذِينَ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ إِنَّمَا يَتَذَكَّرُ أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ.
Is one who is obedient to Allah, prostrating himself, or standing in prayer during the hours of the night, fearing the hereafter, and hoping for the mercy of his Lord like one who disbelieves? Say, are those who know equal to those who know not? It is only men of understanding who will remember.
قُلْ يَا عِبَادِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اتَّقُوا رَبَّكُمْ لِلَّذِينَ أَحْسَنُوا فِي هَذِهِ الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةٌ وَأَرْضُ اللَّهِ وَاسِعَةٌ إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُم بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ.
Say, O my slaves who believe, be afraid of your Lord Allah and keep your duty to Him. Good is the reward for those who do good in this world, and Allah's earth is spacious. Only those who are patient shall receive their reward in full without reckoning.
قُلْ إِنِّي أُمِرْتُ أَنْ أَعْبُدَ اللَّهَ مُخْلِصًا لَهُ الدِّينَ.
Say, verily, I am commanded to worship Allah alone by obeying Him and doing religious deeds sincerely for His sake only.
وَأُمِرْتُ لِأَنْ أَكُونَ أَوَّلَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ.
And I am commanded in order that I may be the first of those who submit themselves to Allah as Muslims.
قُلْ إِنِّي أَخَافُ إِنْ عَصَيْتُ رَبِّي عَذَابَ يَوْمٍ عَظِيمٍ.
Say, verily, if I disobey my Lord, I am afraid of the torment of a great day.
قل الله أعبد مخلصا له ديني.
Say, Allah alone I worship by doing religious deeds sincerely for His sake only.
فاعبدوا ما شئتم من دونه قل إن الخاسرين الذين خسروا أنفسهم وأهليهم يوم القيامة ألا ذلك هو الخسران المبين.
So worship what you like besides Him. Say, the losers are those who will lose themselves and their families on the day of resurrection. Verily, that will be a manifest loss.
لهم من فوقهم ظلل من النار ومن تحتهم ظلل ذلك يخوف الله به عباده يا عباد فاتقون.
They shall have coverings of fire above them and coverings of fire beneath them. With this Allah does frighten His slaves. O my slaves, therefore fear me.
والذين اجتنبوا الطاغوت أن يعبدوها وأنابوا إلى الله لهم البشرى فبشر عباد.
Those who avoid false deities by not worshipping them and turn to Allah in repentance, for them are glad tidings, so announce the good news to my slaves.
الذين يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه أولئك الذين هداهم الله وأولئك هم أولو الألباب.
Those who listen to the word and follow the best thereof, those are the ones whom Allah has guided, and those are men of understanding.
أفمن حق عليه كلمة العذاب أفأنت تنقذ من في النار.
Is then one against whom the word of punishment is justified equal to the one who avoids evil? Will you rescue him who is in the fire?
لكن الذين اتقوا ربهم لهم غرف من فوقها غرف مبنية تجري من تحتها الأنهار وعد الله لا يخلف الله الميعاد.
But those who fear their Lord and keep their duty to Him, for them are built lofty rooms, one above another under which rivers flow. This is the promise of Allah, and Allah does not fail in His promise.
ألم تر أن الله أنزل من السماء ماء فسلكه ينابيع في الأرض ثم يخرج به زرعا مختلفا ألوانه ثم يهيج فتراه مصفرا ثم يجعله حطاما إن في ذلك لذكرى لأولي الألباب.
See you not that Allah sends down water from the sky and causes it to penetrate the earth, and then makes it to spring up as water springs, and afterward thereby produces crops of different colors, and afterward they wither, and you see them turn yellow. Then He makes them dry and broken pieces. Verily in this is a reminder for men of understanding.
أفمن شرح الله صدره للإسلام فهو على نور من ربه فويل للقاسية قلوبهم من ذكر الله أولئك في ضلال مبين.
Is he whose breast Allah has opened to Islam, so that he is in light from his Lord, as he who is a non-Muslim? So woe to those whose hearts are hardened against remembrance of Allah. They are in plain error.
الله نزل أحسن الحديث كتابا متشابها مثانية تقشعر منه جلود الذين يخشون ربهم ثم تلين جلودهم وقلوبهم إلى ذكر الله ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد.
Allah has sent down the best statement, a book, this Qur'an, its parts resembling each other in goodness and truth, and oft repeated. The skins of those who fear their Lord shiver from it when they recite it or hear it. Then their skin and their hearts soften to the remembrance of Allah. That is the guidance of Allah. He guides therewith whom He wills, and whomever Allah sends astray, for him there is no guide.
أفمن يتقي بوجهه سوء العذاب يوم القيامة وقيل للظالمين ذوقوا ما كنتم تكسبون.
Is he then who will confront with his face the awful torment of the day of resurrection as he who enters peacefully in paradise? And it will be said to the wrongdoers, taste what you used to earn.
كذب الذين من قبلهم فأتاهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون.
Those before them denied, and so the torment came on them from directions they perceived not.
فأذاقهم الله الخزي في الحياة الدنيا ولعذاب الآخرة أكبر لو كانوا يعلمون.
So Allah made them to taste disgrace in the present life, but greater is the torment of the hereafter if they only knew.
وَلَقَدْ ضَرَبْنَا لِلنَّاسِ فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ مِنْ كُلِّ مَثَلٍ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ.
And indeed we have put forth for men in this Qur'an every kind of similitude in order that they may remember.
قرآنا عربيا غير ذي عوج لعلهم يتقون.
An Arabic Qur'an without any crookedness therein in order that they may avoid all evil which Allah has ordered them to avoid, fear Him and keep their duty to Him.
ضرب الله مثلا رجلا فيه شركاء متشاكسون ورجلا سلما لرجل هل يستويان مثلا الحمد لله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
Allah puts forth a similitude. A slave belonging to many partners like those who worship others along with Allah, disputing with one another, and a slave belonging entirely to one master like those who worship Allah alone. Are those two equal in comparison? All praise and thanks are Allah's, but most of them know not.
إنك ميت وإنهم ميتون.
Verily, you will die, and verily, they too will die.
ثم إنكم يوم القيامة عند ربكم تختصمون.
Then, on the day of resurrection, you will be disputing before your Lord.
فمن أظلم ممن كذب على الله وكذب بالصدق إذ جاءه أليس في جهنم مثوى للكافرين.
Then, who does more wrong than one who utters a lie against Allah and denies the truth when it comes to him? Is there not in hell an abode for the disbelievers?
والذي جاء بالصدق وصدق به أولئك هم المتقون.
And he who has brought the truth and believed therein, those are the pious.
لهم ما يشاءون عند ربهم ذلك جزاء المحسنين.
They shall have all that they will desire with their Lord. That is the reward of the good doers.
ليكفر الله عنهم أسوأ الذي عملوا ويجزيهم أجرهم بأحسن الذي كانوا يعملون.
So that Allah may expiate from them the evil of what they did, and give them the reward according to the best of what they used to do.
أليس الله بكاف عبده ويخوفونك بالذين من دونه ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد.
Is not Allah sufficient for His slave? Yet they try to frighten you with those whom they worship besides Him, and whom Allah sends astray for Him, there will be no guide.
ومن يهد الله فما له من مضل أليس الله بعزيز ذي انتقام.
And whomsoever Allah guides, for him there will be no misleader. Is not Allah Almighty, possessor of retribution?
ولئن سألتهم من خلق السماوات والأرض ليقولن الله قل أفرأيتم ما تدعون من دون الله إن أرادني الله بضر هل هن كاشفات ضره أو أرادني برحمة هل هن ممسكات رحمته قل حسبي الله عليه يتوكل المتوكلون.
And verily, if you ask them, who created the heavens and the earth? Surely they will say, Allah. Say, tell me then, the things that you invoke besides Allah. If Allah intended some harm for me, could they remove His harm? Or if He intended some mercy for me, could they withhold His mercy? Say, sufficient for me is Allah. In Him those who trust must put their trust.
قل يا قوم اعملوا على مكانتكم إني عامل فسوف تعلمون.
Say, O my people, work according to your way, I am working according to my way. Then you will come to know.
من يأتيه عذاب يخزيه ويحل عليه عذاب مقيم.
To whom comes a disgracing torment, and on whom descends an everlasting torment.
إنا أنزلنا عليك الكتاب للناس بالحق فمن اهتدى فلنفسه ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليها وما أنت عليهم بوكيل.
Verily, we have sent down to you the book for mankind in truth. So whosoever accepts the guidance, it is only for his own self. And whosoever goes astray, he goes astray only to his own loss. And you are not a trustee over them.
الله يتوفى الأنفس حين موتها والتي لم تمت في منامها فيمسك التي قضى عليها الموت ويرسل الأخرى إلى أجل مسمى إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون.
It is Allah who takes away the souls at the time of their death and those that die not during their sleep. He keeps those souls for which He has ordained death and sends the rest for an appointed term. Verily in this are signs for a people who think deeply.
أم اتخذوا من دون الله شفعاء قل أولو كانوا لا يملكون شيئا ولا يعقلون.
Have they taken others as intercessors besides Allah? Say, even if they have power over nothing at all and have no intelligence?
قل لله الشفاعة جميعا له ملك السماوات والأرض ثم إليه ترجعون.
Say, to Allah belongs all intercession. His is the sovereignty of the heavens and the earth. Then to Him you shall be brought back.
وإذا ذكر الله وحده اشمأزت قلوب الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة وإذا ذكر الذين من دونه إذا هم يستبشرون.
And when Allah alone is mentioned, the hearts of those who believe not in the hereafter are filled with disgust. And when those whom they obey or worship besides Him are mentioned, behold, they rejoice.
قل اللهم فاطر السماوات والأرض عالم الغيب والشهادة أنت تحكم بين عبادك فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون.
Say, O Allah, Creator of the heavens and the earth, All-knower of the unseen and the seen, you will judge between your slaves about that wherein they used to differ.
ولو أن للذين ظلموا ما في الأرض جميعا ومثله معه لافتدوا به من سوء العذاب يوم القيامة وبدا لهم من الله ما لم يكونوا يحتسبون.
And those who did wrong, if they had all that is in earth and therewith as much again, they verily would offer it to ransom themselves therewith on the day of resurrection from the evil torment. And there will become apparent to them from Allah what they had not been reckoning.
وَبَدَا لَهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا كَسَبُوا وَحَاقَ بِهِمْ مَا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ.
And the evils of that which they earned will become apparent to them, and that which they used to mock at will encircle them.
فَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ ضُرٌّ دَعَانَا ثُمَّ إِذَا خَوَّلْنَاهُ نِعْمَةً مِنَّا قَالَ إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ بَلْ هِيَ فِتْنَةٌ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
When harm touches man, he calls to us for help. Then when we have rescued him from that harm and changed it into a favor from us, he says, only because of knowledge that I possess I obtained it. Nay, it is only a trial, but most of them know not.
قد قالها الذين من قبلهم فما أغنى عنهم ما كانوا يكسبون.
Verily, those before them said it, yet all that they had earned availed them not.
فأصابهم سيئات ما كسبوا والذين ظلموا من هؤلاء سيصيبهم سيئات ما كسبوا وما هم بمعجزين.
So, the evil results of that which they earned overtook them. And those who did wrong of these people to whom you have been sent will also be overtaken by the evil results for that which they earned, and they will never be able to escape.
أَوَلَمْ يَعْلَمُوا أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَبْسُطُ الرِّزْقَ لِمَن يَشَاءُ وَيَقْدِرُ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ.
Do they not know that Allah enlarges the provision for whom He wills, and straightens it for whom He wills? Verily, in this are signs for the folk who believe.
قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ جَمِيعًا إِنَّهُ هُوَ الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ.
Say, O my slaves who have transgressed against themselves by committing evil deeds and sins, despair not the mercy of Allah. Verily Allah forgives all sins. Truly He is oft forgiving, most merciful.
وَأَنِيبُوا إِلَىٰ رَبِّكُمْ وَأَسْلِمُوا لَهُ مِن قَبْلِ أَن يَأْتِيَكُمُ الْعَذَابُ ثُمَّ لَا تُنصَرُونَ.
And turn in repentance and in obedience with true faith to your Lord, and submit to Him before the torment comes upon you, and then you will not be helped.
وَاتَّبِعُوا أَحْسَنَ مَا أُنزِلَ إِلَيْكُم مِّن رَّبِّكُم مِّن قَبْلِ أَن يَأْتِيَكُمُ الْعَذَابُ بَغْتَةً وَأَنتُمْ لَا تَشْعُرُونَ.
And follow the best of that which is sent down to you from your Lord, before the torment comes on you suddenly, while you perceive not.
أن تقول نفس يا حسرة على ما فرطت في جنب الله وإن كنت لمن الساخرين.
Lest a person should say, Alas, my grief that I was undutiful to Allah, and I was indeed among those who mocked.
أو تقول لو أن الله هداني لكنت من المتقين.
Or lest he should say, if only Allah had guided me, I should indeed have been among the pious.
أو تقول حين ترى العذاب لو أن لي كرة فأكون من المحسنين.
Or lest he should say when he sees the torment, if only I had another chance, then I should be among the good doers.
بلى قد جاءتك آياتي فكذبت بها واستكبرت وكنت من الكافرين.
Yes, verily there came to you my proofs and revelations, and you denied them, and were proud, and were among the disbelievers.
ويوم القيامة ترى الذين كذبوا على الله وجوههم مسودة أليس في جهنم مثوى للمتكبرين.
And on the day of resurrection you will see those who lied against Allah. Their faces will be black. Is there not in hell an abode for the arrogant?
وينجي الله الذين اتقوا بمفازتهم لا يمسهم السوء ولا هم يحزنون.
And Allah will deliver those who are the pious. Evil shall touch them not, nor shall they grieve.
الله خالق كل شيء وهو على كل شيء وكيل.
Allah is the creator of all things, and He is the trustee over all things.
له مقاليد السماوات والأرض والذين كفروا بآيات الله أولئك هم الخاسرون.
To Him belong the keys of the heavens and the earth, and those who disbelieve in the proofs and revelations of Allah, such are they who will be the losers.
قل أفغير الله تأمروني أعبد أيها الجاهلون.
Say, do you order me to worship other than Allah? O you fools!
ولقد أوحي إليك وإلى الذين من قبلك لئن أشركت ليحبطن عملك ولتكونن من الخاسرين.
And indeed it has been revealed to you, as it was to those before you. If you join others in worship with Allah, then surely all your deeds will be in vain, and you will certainly be among the losers.
بل الله فاعبد وكن من الشاكرين.
Nay, but worship Allah alone and none else, and be among the grateful.
وما قدر الله حق قدره والأرض جميعا قبضته يوم القيامة والسماوات مطويات بيمينه سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون.
They made not a just estimate of Allah such as is due to Him. And on the day of resurrection, the whole of the earth will be grasped by his hand, and the heavens will be rolled up in his right hand. Glorified and exalted is he above all that they associate as partners with him.
ونفخ في الصور فصعق من في السماوات ومن في الأرض إلا من شاء الله ثم نفخ فيه أخرى فإذا هم قيام ينظرون.
And the trumpet will be blown. And all who are in the heavens and all who are on the earth will swoon away, except him whom Allah wills. Then it will be blown a second time, and behold, they will be standing, looking.
وأشرقت الأرض بنور ربها ووضع الكتاب وجيء بالنبيين والشهداء وقضي بينهم بالحق وهم لا يظلمون.
And the earth will shine with light of its Lord. And the book will be placed open, and the prophets and the witnesses will be brought forward, and it will be judged between them with truth, and they will not be wronged.
وَوُفِّيَتْ كُلُّ نَفْسٍ مَا عَمِلَتْ وَهُوَ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا يَفْعَلُونَ.
And each person will be paid in full for what he did. And he is the best aware of what they do.
وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ زُمَرًا حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءُوهَا فُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُهَا وقال لهم خزنتها ألم يأتكم رسل منكم يتلون عليكم آيات ربكم وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا قالوا بلى ولكن حقت كلمة العذاب على الكافرين.
And those who disbelieved will be driven to hell in groups, till when they reach it the gates thereof will be opened. And its keepers will say, did not the messengers come to you from yourselves, reciting to you the verses of your Lord and warning you of the meeting of this day of yours? They will say, yes, but the word of torment has been justified against the disbelievers.
قيل ادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فبئس مثوى المتكبرين.
It will be said to them, enter you the gates of hell to abide therein, and indeed, what an evil abode of the arrogant.
وسيق الذين اتقوا ربهم إلى الجنة زمرا حتى إذا جاءوها وفتحت أبوابها وقال لهم خزنتها سلام عليكم طبتم فادخلوها خالدين.
And those who kept their duty to their Lord will be led to paradise in groups till when they reach it, and its gates will be opened, and its keepers will say, Salamun alaykum. You have done well. So enter here to abide therein forever.
وقالوا الحمد لله الذي صدقنا وعده وأورثنا الأرض نتبوأ من الجنة حيث نشاء فنعم أجر العاملين.
And they will say, all praise and thanks are Allah's who has fulfilled His promise to us and has made us inherit this land. We can dwell in paradise where we will. How excellent a reward for the pious workers.
وترى الملائكة حافين من حول العرش يسبحون بحمد ربهم وقضي بينهم بالحق وقيل الحمد لله رب العالمين.
And you will see the angels surrounding the throne of Allah from all round, glorifying the praises of their Lord. And they will be judged with truth. And it will be said, all praise and thanks are Allah's, the Lord of the mankind, the jinn, and all that exists.